the common carotid artery, the carotid sinus, the internal carotid artery, the ophthalmic artery, the external carotid artery, the superior thyroid artery, the ascending pharyngeal artery, the lingual artery, the facial artery, the ascending palatine artery, the submental artery, the inferior labial artery, the superior labial artery, the angular artery, the occipital artery here and here, the posterior auricular artery, the maxillary artery, the middle meningeal artery, the inferior alveolar artery, the mylohyoid artery, the mental artery, the incisive artery, the masseteric artery, the pterygoid artery, the deep temporal artery, the buccal artery, the PSA artery, the descending palatine artery, the GP artery, the LP artery, the infraorbital artery, the ASA artery, the MSA artery, the sphenopalatine artery, the nasopalatine artery, the superficial temporal artery, the transverse facial artery, the middle temporal artery, the frontal branch of the superficial temporal artery, the parietal branch of the superficial temporal artery, the interjugular vein, the facial vein, the submental vein, the inferior labial vein, the superior labial vein, the angular vein, the supraorbital vein, the ophthalmic veins, the lingual vein here and here, the superior thyroid vein, the cavernous venous sinus, the pterygoid venous plexus, the maxillary vein, the inferior alveolar vein, the mental vein, the superficial temporal vein here and here, the deep facial vein, the emissary veins, the retromandibular vein, the external jugular vein, the occipital vein, the posterior auricular vein, and the anterior jugular vein, the lacrimal gland, the parotid gland, the Stenson's duct, the submandibular gland, Wharton's duct, the sublingual gland, Bartholin's duct, and the thyroid gland.